Heart disease, the #2 killer of Brits. Chronic disease. Processed meat causes cancer in human beings. Then we are that plutonium causes cancer in cigarette smoke and asbestos. Now, cigarettes only kill 500,000 Americans every year, whereas our diet kills hundreds of thousands more. You know, physical inactivity. Yeah, and so infectious disease 100 years ago, right? The leading cause of death of things like pneumonia. Chronic disease, diabetes and obesity and heart disease and hypertension. That's what's killing us now. Unfortunately, mainstream medicine has very little to offer because these are lifestyle diseases, right? Heart disease could be reversed. Or type 2 diabetes, #12 killer of Brits. High blood pressure. These are diseases that can be reversed, cured through diet and lifestyle changes alone. So why do people continue to die? I mean, people should be upset, should be angry that, wait a second, are you telling me my, father didn't have to die? Wait a second, he had type 2 diabetes, got worse, and died, right? I mean, unfortunately, doctors aren't taught nutrition, right? There's this, doctors suffer from a severe nutrition deficiency. Maybe able to slow brain aging by as much as 2.5 years, less stroke and heart attack risk. And so you would say ground flax seeds a day can lower blood pressure 2 to 3 times better than leading blood pressure drug. Respiratory tract infection. A palm full of nuts every day for a few years cuts stroke risk in half. Tea every morning can lower blood pressure. Heart disease. Coronary heart disease is, whereas here in the U.S., heart disease is an epidemic. These are among our most common diseases, like obesity, hiatal hernia, varicose veins and hemorrhoids, cancer killer, colon cancer, diverticular disease, #1 disease of the intestine, appendicitis, #1 cause of emergency abdominal surgery, gallbladder disease, #1 cause of non-emergency abdominal surgery, as well as ischemic heart disease, our most common cause of death. Heart disease, therefore, is a choice. When you think of gout, heart disease, obesity, who got those diseases? It was the people, the kings and queens that ate like, but now, modern day America, we can eat like, kings for breakfast, queens for lunch, right? Atherosclerosis, hardening of the artery. In our limbs, it can mean gangrene, our aorta, and aneurysm. For half of the people that die from heart disease, they die from what's called sudden cardiac death. This is non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, follicular leukemia, these others, lymphomas, leukemias, human breast cancer. Now it's heart disease, cancer, COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases, respiratory diseases like emphysema. Thankfully, they can be prevented with prevented with a plant-based diet, maybe even treated with a plant-based diet. The top 3 causes of death used to be heart disease, cancer, stroke. All I can do is share with you what the predictable consequences of your actions are. And let your body just take care of itself.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming.